Yo, hello. Okay, yeah, that's just so stupid. I don't know why my mic that does not work on the wireless controller, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just get to this. Bro, what the? Welcome to Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, as we have Game 3 about to begin between the Oilers and the Ducks. The Oilers can move on to the Stanley Cup playoffs with a win in this game. Zach Hyman will take it up and put it into the Ducks end. Connor McDavid, early one-timer, kicked out there by Dolstar. Here's Zach home, centering pass cut off. Back home again, McDavid. And Bouchard stopped by Dolstar. Hangs on. Bouchard off the draw, gets it. He's checked a little bit, and Bouchard overskated the puck there. Here's a shot, stopped by Dolstal. Hangs on. McDavid and Carlson. And the tip and the save, and the rebound. Oh, what a stop there by Dolstar. And getting in front, another one. That one goes over top of the net. Now Zellweger comes up with it for the Ducks, and that's immediately taken away by Bouchard, but back on the stick of Carlson, and that is offside on Anaheim. Not able to be the second voice for this stream, unfortunately. As I is just like, I'm just been doing a lot today. It's been knocking me off focus. That one misses and puts it all the way into the Ducks' end. Here's Minyakov, and here comes Mason McTavish. He's in, backhand off the outside of the net, as that did not count as a shot for the Ducks. Here's a Dumoulin shot, that one does, and a save by Skinner. Hangs on. David, he's got it. Oh, and on net. And nice poke check there. Connor McDavid will get it to Zach Hyman. Hyman to the point, will shoot it, and a save. Loose puck, and Minyakov has got it to Strome. Strome across his shot. They score! Mason McTavish gets back at it. And this time he does put it behind Skinner. And just under 6 minutes in, the Ducks take a 1-0 lead in game number 3. Doesn't hit the blocker at all. I thought it may have went off the blocker and in. So McTavish from Strome and Minyakov on that opening goal. Here's Nicholas Colbray trying to get it back, and a save there. Rebound. Here's Draisaitl. Arvidsson. Travis Dermott. Sending it across. Draisaitl scores! That was quick and did not take long at all. Leon Draisaitl gets the Oilers on the board. Great pass. A bunch of screens in front too. Culver and Minyakov in front. And he's knocked down. Here's a Goche. Pass broken up. Here comes Culver. Culver is in. He'll spin and go to the outside. Nurse firing, blocked in the lane, and McComb will take it here for the Ducks. Pass up. Trevor Zegras. He's knocked down. To Draisaitl. Far cross pass to Travis Dermott. Dermott around the boards. It's Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Passing. Ekholm, save, rebound. Oh, what a goal! Bats it out of the air. And that's both of the goals for Leon Draisaitl. And it's 2-1 up for the Edmonton Oilers. Good shot. Don't know what it hit, but that is knocked into the net, and that's a good goal. It's not a high stick, as that is way below the height of the crossbar. The Ducks, will take it up. Alex Halon, he's immediately knocked down, and Brown will send it around the boards to Nugent Hopkins. Evan Bouchard. And the rebound, and right there from Matthias Janmark, and he just whipped on it. Connor Brown on it. Here's a shot, blocked. Ekholm. Here's Cam Fowler. Lundestrom on a break. Here he is. He's in on goal. Save made by Skinner as he went for a bit of a deke. Here's Zellweger's shot on net. That one blocked. And Week will get the pass dumped behind his own crease. And collected by the Ducks again. Here's Fowler. Centering pass. Brock McGinn. Good play there by Bouchard on the pressure. Here's Dumoulin, and that was deflected on the way and stopped there by Skinner. Again, trying to send it. Goes back to the point. Dumoulin shot. Glove saved by Skinner through a screen. Hangs on. McDavid with a win off that face-off. Brent Kulak. And that's up to Jeff Skinner. He'll back off a little bit, put it behind the net. That's Dumoulin on the pickoff. It's in the net! How did that go in? And it's 3-1 Edmonton. I'm not sure how that went in. How did that go in? That was random. I didn't see this. How the hell did that happen? It's a Skinner. And then he'll put it around. What? Yo, there is no way. Look what happens here. Wait, was that Skinner's stick at the last second there? Oh wait, no, it was their own guy that did that. Yeah, then Minyakov got hit, and then it went in. Yeah. He gets hit there, and he loses control of it. Gibson can't corral it. Dolstall, excuse me. Emberson. Zach Hyman. McDavid. To the point. Kulak. Emberson shoots, and they score again! Ty Emberson. And the Oilers My goodness, they're popping off. That's 4 in the period.
Man, this is going to be a blowout of goals here for the Edmonton Oilers. They're in full command of this. They know what's going to be happening with them.
And that's Zach Hyman with it, but Robbie Fabry takes quick advantage of it. Minyakov, Zach Hyman picks it off. Connor McDavid to the point. Anderson again. That time Dostal turns to the side. Zach Hyman behind the net now, and Hyman knocked down. Minyakov. Terry sending the pass across. Here's Leo Carlson. One-timer, glove save. Skinner hangs on. Draisaitl and McTavish. And that's over to Travis Dermott, picked off by Strome. And here's Lacombe to the point, and somehow that will miss everyone. Here comes Arvidsson. Somehow cannot get the breakaway. There's a shot, rebound. Kovray on control. Kovray, backhander, stop, rebound out of the air, and that's wide. Frank Vetrano. Ryan Strome, what a pickpocket there by Leon Draisaitl, tackles him down. Here's Kovray with a shot through the screen of Lacombe as he was trying to trick the goaltender, but that one will not be let in, as a great chance was there from Kovray, but it is a 4-1 lead for the Edmonton Oilers after the first period. The shots are 14-6 in favor of Edmonton. The hits are 13-8 in favor of Edmonton. Time on attack of 3:57, almost 4 minutes for the Oilers, and 2:01 for the Ducks. Passing per percentages, 83.3% for Anaheim and 75% for the Oilers. That's very shocking to see that the Ducks are up in the percentage right now. Face-off wins are 9-3 and no penalties so far. But here we go for the second period of this one. Carlson and McDavid. McDavid off the draw wins it. Trying to pass it off, and that is at the point. Caught by Carlson. Almost gave it away. These Ducks are out of gas. But here's Fabry with it. And right around, here's a shot, and they score right there. Oh, and they're going to wave it off here. I don't know what happened, but could have been goaltender interference. Oh, actually, yeah, I think it is. We'll see the Duck player right in the goal crease. He's going to go into the crease, and yep, that's not going to count because of the goaltender interference there. Carlson and McDavid. Won by McDavid. That's a far pass to Jeff Skinner. Around the net. Just swings it wide of the crease. Here's Bouchard. That shot hits something in front. And McDavid the other way. Zellweger's got it. Robbie Fabry. Nice move. He's in. And a good stop there for Stuart Skinner. Around the boards. McDavid. And getting it. Oh, good pass by McDavid. Oh, it's in the net. Unreal. Jeff Skinner has his second. Unbelievable. 3:21 into the second. I'm not sure how Dostal does not get this puck. We can see on the replay it leaks through him, but how does it is the question. Let's see. Gonna hit the top of his glove, squeeze through his arm, and it drops behind him. Oh goodness, what are we witnessing here? I have no idea, but it is crazy. (5-1) Edmonton. Here's a shot. The love saved by Dolstall. He'll get it and catch a break.
The Oilers are going to look so good for the playoffs this season. You can tell by the way they're playing. This is just incredible work by the Oilers. They know what they're doing.
And getting it, sending it across, and Strome could not put that in on the back door. Nicholas Colvary will come up ice. Nice move. He'll take it still. Colvary passing. That one blocked in front. I think Draisaitl or McTavish blocked it. Minyakov. Frank Vetrano. Back to the point. We'll send it. McTavish deflected just wide. Strome will pick it up. One-timer. Stop. Rebound. Oh, and Dermott, I think, blocked that from going in. What a stop there. And here's Colvary shooting. Oh, good save from Dolstall there as Colvary with a short side look. I'm sorry, chat. I am texting my friend as I'm playing this, so. And she is right now not feeling so good. And when I'm messaging her, she feels better. So. Kulak will get it to Connor Brown, sending it. Oh, Nugent Hopkins on the backhand, can't pull it to his backhand, and he almost had it. Here's Trevor Zegras around the boards, and that is Nugent Hopkins again, and that looks like it's icing. Dolstall will actually cover it. God, my cords are tangled up. There we go. My cords from my controllers were tangled up. Carlson and McDavid. Here's Radko Gudas. Here's Terry. Fabry, and patted away by Skinner. Kulak. And here's Ty Emberson. Emberson back to the point, but Carlson is going to take that one away. He gets knocked down. Terry. Here's Lacombe. Now to Robbie Fabry. He's in, and a save rebound knocks it out of the air. McDavid will send in Hyman. Zach Hyman. He's in. Oh, good save from Dolstall as he was barely gonna miss that, I think. It's 53, there's no way. I got lots of time. My Wi-Fi goes out at 11 anyways. Mason McTavish wins that face-off in the defensive zone. Pass out to Ryan Strome, who puts it around the boards. Frank Vetrano, one-timer, and that's wide. Here's McTavish. Does anyone to the point? That's deflected on net, stopped by Skinner. And Ekholm feeds it to Evan Bouchard. And Strome, a little spinorama. McTavish has got it now, a 4-on-3 coming in. Minyakov, great save, Stuart Skinner. Great catch by the Edmonton netminder. I'm not sure right now if the Oilers are trying to slow down their game right now, but they're in control right now. There's a shot and a save there. Ekholm somehow couldn't get that. It was tied up in his skates after he got that pass. And Colvary's got it. Oh, that got through the legs. And going around the net, lost it. Goes back around, centering it. Arvidsson, one-timer, that one blocked. Here's Dumoulin. Brock McGinn trying to get ahead of Darnell Nurse. He won't be able to since the speed of him. And that shot deflected on net. It was a random shot that got deflected through the traffic. Was it front? Good save there off Lundestrom there by Skinner. Lundestrom, Fowler, again with a shot, and another glove save by Stuart Skinner.
My goodness, he's been incredibly well. The Oilers are not even trying to literally get anything on net, though they are clearing the zone to get fresh bodies on the ice. They're just doing incredible. They are getting offensive chances. Oh, here we go.
Henrique will shoot, and that's stopped by Dostal. Alex Killorn. Olin Zellweger. Zellweger will shoot it. That one is blocked by Travis Dermott. Gauthier centering it, shooting, and a stop there. Henrique up in the air. Caught now by Brown. Nugent Hopkins. Pass behind to Travis Dermott. And the shot stopped there. Fowler. Killorn. Here's Zellweger. That's around the boards and around. And that will do it for the second period of this game, as it will be sent back into the Oilers' end. That is going to do it for period number 2. That sneaky goal right there for Jeff Skinner to put the Oilers up 5-1. And they are just 20 minutes away from punching their ticket to the Stanley Cup playoffs of 2025. But anyways, shots at the end of that second period, 13 Anaheim and 6 for the Oilers. Surprising to see the Ducks on top in the shots after that, which the Oilers lead the shots still, total 20-19. Hits are 27, Oilers 15 for the Ducks. Time on attack, 6 minutes and 6 seconds for the Oilers, and 5 minutes on the dot for the Ducks. Passing percentages, the Ducks are still on top on that with 85.1%. The Oilers on 73.6%. Faceoff wins 14 for the Oilers, 7 for the Ducks. Let's get to the third period. This is going to be probably the last period of the season for the Anaheim Ducks, as they are down by 5 right now. Sorry, 4. I forgot it's 5-1. And Terry will send it to the point. Zellweger shot stopped there by Skinner. Hyman's going to go up. Zach Hyman, he's going to go in. Makes a move. McDavid. Bouchard scores. Evan Bouchard gets, I think that's his first of the series. A minute 8 in, and now the Oilers lead by 5.
Yeah, there's not much the Anaheim Ducks are going to be able to do. And you can see there, number 13 in white, Trennan screens and takes out the eyes of his own goaltender. That's how Dostal was not able to make that save. He doesn't even expect a coming from him with that shot.
Here's Evan Bouchard. We'll send it around. Zellweger, Terry, Fabry will close in. Here's Leo Carlson, and a save by Skinner, picked up by Fabry. And one-timer blocked. Cleared into the corner, and it's sent out. Zellweger picks it up in his own end. Fowler, Terry, and a backhand that's knocked aside. And Bouchard up, and a shot. Dostal makes the save.
Almost tried to make him weak there. Almost tried him.
And Pavel Mitnikov. Dumoulin. That's picked off again by the Oilers. They just know what they're doing at this point. Draisaitl off the goalpost. What a shot. And now here comes a chance here, as he's onside and he's in, and a save made by Skinner, and Ryan Strome checked by defenseman Darnell Nurse. Arvidsson through the scene. Draisaitl, nice move, shooting. Stop there for the goaltender Dostal. That's back the other way. Draisaitl Dermott trying to send it down low. That's blocked by the skates of Frank Vetrano. Gets it over. Here's Draisaitl. Centering pass. Colvray gets checked at the last second before he can pull the trigger. And Frank Vetrano will go after a loose puck here. And McGinn on it. Around the net. He'll send it. One-timer. Skinner the save. Where is it? He's got it. Ducks now in the lead in the shots total now. They just need to work on getting some great opportunities.
Well, the Ducks have been trying to be physical in this third period, as we have seen a bunch of hits like that one by Mason McTavish. He knocks him down.
Ty Emberson misses the pass, but we'll get it back. Here's Connor Brown in the zone, and he'll go around the boards. Henrique, a one-timer, save again by Dolstall. Henrique on it. Kulak, Nugent Hopkins, Emberson blocked. Here comes the Ducks. Gauthier, he's in, and he misses the net again. And another one, that one was blocked. Gauthier, he's knocked down. Henrique is with it. Connor Brown will just dump it in. We'll get around the boards. Kulak to the point. Emberson, a blast, blocked. Gudas, and that's Kalorno with it. Makes a little deke. Not going to do nothing, and then he's checked off the puck. Here's Evander Kane on it. Kane, and that's around the goal for Ratko Gudas to take over. And here's Lundestrom. Will send it over, and a one-timer stopped there by Skinner. Puck is loose, and I think it was on the stick of Lundestrom there, just couldn't get that second chance. And Corey Perry holds that puck. He's in, sending it. Ekholm, that got deflected, and that's what went over top of the net. Zellweger plays it off the boards. Fowler, McGinn, that misses his teammate, and that's icing on the Ducks. 5:39 to go in the third. It is a 6-1 Oiler lead as they are very close. Again, more closer to making it to the playoffs. And the shot stopped there. We're going to have to wait for the first Pacific team to qualify. For the second Pacific Division team to qualify. Then the Oilers will know who they will face it in round one of the playoffs, which hopefully it would be a challenge. Here's McDavid's shot, stop there. But I mean, it all kind of depends on the standings and everything, and like how the teams have played in these qualifiers. Lundestrom knocked down, and the Oilers are going to get a change here. Colvray, Bouchard, back to Colvray. Here he comes in, driving the net. He's in and can't get a rebound. Two chances back to back for Nicholas Colvray, and he can't beat the goaltender Dolstall. Here's Bouchard. Ekholm wide of the net, and here's Brian Dumoulin to Strome, losing control of that as he gets hit. Here's Frank Vetrano, blocked. Bouchard, Draisaitl. A minute now to go in the third period. The final minute of the Ducks season, and the final minute until the Oilers make the Stanley Cup playoffs. And Midnikov shoots, stop there. And here's a shot that's wide of the target. And, oh, nice play there by Arvidsson. He just poked it and chipped it to himself. Here's a one-timer. Skinner, another big save there. He'll play it with the Edmonton guy, with the Anaheim guy in front. Culver's going to go in. Nice move. He's in on the backhand. Dolstall, a great save. And that's on the outside of the net. And could not get it. Culver's going to head off the ice. And here's a Racon, a one-timer. Stop there. Nurse almost let that in. 6 seconds. And that is going to do it. The Edmonton Oilers are headed to the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs as they dominate
and take down the Ducks 6-1. Play La Bamba indeed. Anyways, that is going to do it for this tense series, as the Oilers make it too easy. Well, thanks for watching this one between the Oilers and the Ducks, as the Ducks season has come to an end. The Oilers clean sweep them 3-0. Anyways, thanks for watching this on Ovies NHL, and the next game is coming up soon.
Alright. Alright, we got the next game up here. Good. It's not much. No, it's not these two teams. That's on the opposite side. Yep, that's 1. And, that's 2. I wish there was like a switch on this headset to turn up the volume, but that sucks. It doesn't work. Or maybe if I want, I can just disconnect the controller and put in the other one. I'm not sure if that will cause any issues, but I'll probably do that next stream and see how it works. Anyways, let's get the goaltenders going. It's gonna be Fedotov or Urson. I don't know what he's doing there. Put Markstrom since he's the best one for them. Alright, here we go. Game 3. This is the last game of the game 3s. Here we go. Welcome to Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as we are ready for Game 3 between these two Metropolitan Division teams, the Devils and the Flyers. The Devils took Game 1 and then the Flyers took Game 2. Who takes Game 3? Let's see for ourselves. But the Flyers have confidence in themselves. They had a great practice. I have heard during the morning, and so they are hopefully ready to play some hockey.
Yeah, they should be. I heard about it too. They had a positive way getting into the morning skate, and they've been feeling good ever since.
Well, the Flyers got eliminated in the Eastern Conference Final last year, by the Panthers. So hopefully they can get a rematch of that eventually if the Panthers do make it far, which they are playing great so far as they clean sweep the Red Wings in their series 3-0. There's a shot saved there by Urson, and here's Hughes. A shot, scores. Is that Quinn? No, that's Luke. Luke Hughes with, I believe, his second of these qualifiers, or his first. Can't tell which one, but anyways, it's 1-0 Devils.
Well, it's going to be a wrist shot, and goaltenders always mostly get fooled by these kind of shots. And Urson is in good position, but for me, he just has to get more to the top of his crease there. You can see he's in the crease, and you can see he's not out enough to try to block that shot away, and so it ends up going by him, blocker side.
Well, yeah, we can see that, and New Jersey gets another early first goal, and collected by Cates. Tippett. Owen Tippett will shoot that. That just went wide after he got checked to the ice. Here's Jack Hughes. Jasper Bratt. Sending it. Stopped by Urson. He'll hang on. He's sure impaling. Tatar. Here's Hamilton. Sending it on goal. Stop there. Kind of send it back. Here's Heischer at the point, and Hathaway, excuse me. Cannot get it. Here's a shot by Brink that misses over top of the net. Here's Tatar around the net, and now here's Garnet Hathaway. One-timer, scores! And the Flyers are on the board. Cam York with a blast from the center of the point. And that goal comes 7:07 in. pretty sure. And Hathaway on the draw, and it's won by the Flyers. Caught by Eric Johnson. Can't get much to do there. Segan, a season caller. Here's a shot, and that's knocked away. Here's Hamilton at the point. Dawson Mercer, Tatar, and he scores! And I think the goaltender Erson can't believe that got, he cannot believe that puck got past him there. And the Devils are back on top. Well, we'll get a closer look at this. Oh wait, you can see it. The position that he's at, and he is down early. And look at that. Erson moves to his left a little too far, and is not able to react on that. Here's Holla and Tyson Forster. Won by the Flyers, and Palat's got it. That's intercepted by Ristolainen. Here's Delorier. Delorier in front of Mishkov. One-timer. Great glove save, Markstrom. Just for those that just tuned into the stream, the game fours start at the end of this game. When this game is over, and whoever takes the series lead in this series will try to end it in game 4. And maybe that will be tomorrow night that the qualifiers end. We'll see. Here's Ristolainen. His shot just went wide. Dylan on the puck. And sending it. Ristolainen. Great pass. And a stop by Jacob Markstrom. Great play there. As they almost set up a nice play. Dylan hurt. Holla and Couturier, and it's caught by Zamola. Here's a shot. That one knocked down. Here's Hughes. Andre Palat somehow gets by Rasmus Ristolainen. He's in. Save made by Erson. And he doesn't care. He'll play it. Noah Cates. Getting it over, and Nemec breaks that up. Here's Timo Meier sending it over, and Hughes, good move and a save. Rebound, scores! Timo Meier puts it in on the rebound, and the Devils take a 2-goal lead in the first period. Well, it all starts with this play here. Timo Meier actually starts it. He gets the zone entry, and there's the whack at the stick there against the puck. Here's the chance for Jack Hughes. Stopped. He's going to hop around, and then here comes the stick of Meier right there. He just touches it, and it knocks it in. Sean Couturier off the draw. Brat. Here comes Jack Hughes, and just rolled wide of the net. Hughes, and to the other Hughes, and a save by Erson. He's got it. Hughes and Frost. Collected by Brent Pesce, and the hat shot is blocked. Rebound. Here's Morgan Frost, Joe Farabee, Travis Sanheim. And just missed it. Drysdale. There's a shot. Stop, rebound in the crease. Stopped by Markstrom. Jasper Bratt on it. Here's Farabee. He's in. Good backhand chance. Stop there. Here's Bratt. The pass up. Collected by Travis Sanheim. He's knocked off the puck. Here's Nico Heischer. Around the net, will send it. Siegenthaler scores. And it's now a 4-1 lead for the Devils. As Jonas Siegenthaler will make it a 4-1 game.
It's another one where the shot is being shot the opposite direction of where the goaltender is trying to face the shot from. Ends up going back to where he was originally moving from.
4 goals in the first period by the New Jersey Devils. And a shot that was almost another one there. Travis connecting now up. Here's Frost to Farabee. They'll take it. Goes in front. Here's a shot. That one stopped after Dougie Hamilton got pressure on the backside. And here's a chance. Across. What a goal. Nico Heischer on the back door on the pass from Dawson Mercer. And the Devils, my goodness, they have scored 5 in the first period.
Well, they have done a good job, and this is a great play here. Taking the hit by Tatar, and then it's Nico Heischer burying that far side shot right by the blocker side. Just a great shot.
York now to Garnet Hathaway shooting. That one blocked. Siegenthaler. Johnson. Here's Brink. Brink will send in the pass and he shoots. Glove save Markstrom.
It is not going to be easy to score on Markstrom. What a goaltender he is.
And here's Cam York, saved by Markstrom, hangs on. Face off, and Paling's got it. Garnet Hathaway, that's all the way down the ice, no icing there. Oh, it goes off the outside of the net. Urson has trouble playing it, and it almost got caught by the Devils. Here's Failing. Up to Hathaway, dumped into the zone, and that's going to do it for the second period. It is a huge lead now for the New Jersey Devils as they lead 5-1. All right, Jack, just give me a second. All right. Okay, I'm gonna press that. Anyways, the shots after the first 20 minutes, shots are 17-10 in favor of the Devils. Hits are 18-10 in favor of the Devils. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 19 seconds for the Devils, 2 minutes and 46 seconds for the Flyers. Passing percentages 77.6 for the Devils and 69.8 for the Flyers. And the faceoff wins 10-4, which are combined to 14. Let's get it. Here we go, Frost and Hughes. Faceoff won by Frost. Up now to Travis Konechny. Brent Pesce. Here's Jasper Bratt. Hughes. Yeah. What's going on? I'll close the door. I didn't hear it close all the way. Has to be closed all the way. Like, what if it slips open? Just. Are you on backup? Okay. Here's Brent Pesce. Hughes. Here's a shot blocked. Sondheim taken by Bratt. Drysdale on that takeaway. Here's Frost trying to get a breakaway here. Here they come. Konechny, glove saved by Markstrom. Hangs on. Frost and Hughes. And a shot. They score! And they get one back. Morgan Frost. 2:11 into the second period. Gets the Flyers back within 3.
Yeah, thank goodness they get back onto the score sheet. They're first on the second period score sheet, and a good tip there by Morgan Frost, and Markstrom thinks he got it with his blocker, but literally tipped underneath it.
Here's Jamie Drysdale. Centering it now to Sondheim. Saved rebound and taken by Luke Hughes. He has it on his stick. Here's Jack Hughes. Toe drag. Oh, he scores! What a goal! Jack Hughes with a toe drag snipe by the glove of Urson, and it's back to another 5-goal lead. Well, he's going to carry it up from the red line at center into the zone, and just a great shot. You're gonna see the move that comes up right here. Nice move as he's able to defend the puck against Travis Konechny. And does that hit anything? Like, it's hard to tell, but anyways, it is a 4-goal game. And that one misses everyone, and that is not icing. Dawson Mercer. Tomas Tatar. To the point. Here's Hamilton blocked. Here's a shot. That goes deflecting over the net. Almost found its way in. Hamilton blocked. Mercer. Back to Hamilton. Stopped by Urson. Twice there. Off Hamilton. Twice in a row. Here's John Couturier. Centering it. Across. And they score. And it's 6-3. And this is going to be some kind of blowout, high-scoring game.
It for sure will be. Eric Johnson is going to capitalize here on the 2-on-1. Mercer's the only one back. There's nothing that can possibly happen for the Devils here as they get caught behind 2 guys on one trying to launch the puck carrier. And at the last second it turns into a 2-on-1.
Paling Holla. One by Holla. Dougie Hamilton. Eric Johnson, and back it goes to Holla. Send it down low, nice play. They score again! Andre Palat from an in-close angle. And he sneaks it blocker side on Urson. And it's now 7 on the board for the New Jersey Devils.
Something is going on with these goaltenders. Like, we kind of expected like a really good game, but unfortunately, these pucks are probably somehow just beating the goaltenders very possible. But there has to be a better job done by the goaltender Urson, because he has to get out of the net to challenge these shots, and he's not doing much of that.
Railing, Garnet Hathaway, stopped by Jacob Markstrom. Dang it. Then the next game after this, the start of the game 3s will be the Bruins and the Sabres at KeyBank Center. The Bruins looking to qualify for the Stanley Cup playoffs after that. And here comes a chance. Andre Palat's in, and a save by Urson. Here's Palat. He'll give it to Luke Hughes, who shoots, stopped by Urson. Here's Pesci. Hughes, Tim, good save on the kick there by Urson. And now it's up to Ryan Poehling. Garnet Hathaway. Drysdale, here's Stefan Mason. Took it away. Here's Eric Howla. Howla, pass over, and that doesn't go in the rebound. Where is that? And it was caught by the goaltender Urson. Pass up to Drysdale. Poehling. The center, here's a shot by Sanheim, and the rebound hits off Brent Pesci. And here come the Devils in. With another 2-on-1, and a save that time by Urson off the blocker on the short side. Under 9 minutes to go in the second period. It is clearly a blowout. 10 goals already in this game. Frost around the net, and Meyer has got it. One-timer, that one is blocked. Siegenthaler, one-timer again, and another save by Urson. And he's going to hang on to that. Here's Ristolainen, now to Farabee. Zamula to Morgan Frost. And here's a shot, that one stopped. And here's Meyer up with it. Konechny, one-timer off the post, and Siegenthaler will take it up. Here's Hughes. And good pass, actually, never mind, as Ristolainen blocks that. He gets hammered, though. And Ristolainen slow to get up after that hit in the open ice. Hamilton. Tatar. He shoots. Stopped by Urson. Travis Konechny spins around. He'll get it to Joel Farabee. Pass up now to Rasmus Ristolainen. That's picked off by Nemec in his own end. And the Flyers get a change. Here comes Tatar. He's in. He scores! A bad change by the Flyers leads to Tatar to walk right in on the breakaway.
That's a terrible change by the Flyers, and they have to realize where the play is going. And they just get a change after the Flyers were getting a great chance on net. Thomas Tatar is able to get a breakaway goal high to the blocker. And there's not much Urson can do about that one.
This one, we can already tell it's definitely going to be a 2-1 series lead for the Devils. They have now 8 goals 4 minutes left in the period, and we are not in the third period yet. Cates centering it to York. He shoots it, blocked. Tatar. Here's Nico Heischer. That one far out of his reach. Here's Cam York with it. He gets checked by Nathan Bastian. That's far of his possession. That one off the outside of the cage. Here's Tatar. Good check there. Eric Johnson. York. Owen Tippett. And here's Cotter. Cotter is onside, sending it. Bastian, good pickoff there. Where's the puck? McDermott has it. Siegenthaler, that's off the mask, I think, of Urson. And centering it in front. Good poke check by Urson. He read that perfectly. Here's a chance here, and trying to get it across, and a shot stopped by the goaltender, Jacob Markstrom. Hamilton. Eric Halla. He'll shoot it. Block it away by Urson. And that does it for the second period. It is an 8-3 lead for the New Jersey Devils. Here is that breakaway from Thomas Tatar that got that 8th goal of the game. Shots after that period, 14 for the Devils and 9 for the Flyers, leading to a total of 31 for the Devils and 19 for the Flyers. They are way down in the shots against the Devils. Hits are 32-16 in favor of New Jersey. Time on attack, 6 minutes and 38 seconds for New Jersey, 4:40 for the Flyers. Passing percentages, 77.8% for New Jersey, 77.2% for the Flyers. That is just 0.5% off of each other. And the faceoff wins are 19-6 in favor of the Flyers, as that is a total of 25 faceoffs wons. Penalty minutes are still the same. No one has taken a penalty yet, which is great. Here we go for the third period of the last game 3 of the Stanley Cup qualifiers, as the New Jersey Devils are close to getting this game winner here. Here's Pesci. They center it to Hughes. That one blocked. Here's a shot on net. Stop there. Drysdale off of the boards. Fairley. Morgan Frost. Pass back. Sanheim on the zone entry. They come in a slow pass to the side boards. Here's a Farabee shooting off the glove of Markstrom and down. And here's a Hughes on it. Getting checked by Bratt. And Hughes has got it. And here's a shot. That one is blocked into the corner. Net and a one-timer. Scores! Brent Pesci. That's the 9th on the game for the Devils, as Brent Pesci somehow sneaks that one in. In 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the third, the defenseman Brent Pesci makes it a 9-3 lead.
This is a disaster game for the Devils, and I think that goes off Morgan Frost in front. This is the shot, let's see, and it doesn't hit Frost. Oh man, that's really hard to tell. Actually, it looks like it does. As Frost moves toward the net, the puck does as well, so maybe it does hit off him and into their own goal.
Oh, another unfortunate one there. The Devils up 9-3. Mercer looking for that 10th goal. That's turned aside. Here's Owen Tippett on it. Centering pass over, and a good save by Markstrom. Hangs on. Here's Nico Heischer. Sean Couturier, a shot that's hit wide. Siegenthaler. Tatar, a wide pass to Mercer. He shoots. Glove stop by Urson with the glove. Hangs on. Here's that pass, and that's out of the zone, not off the face-off. Here's Hamilton with it. Siegenthaler. Nico Hischier. And here's Siegenthaler shooting. That's stopped there by Urson. And Nico Hischier's got it again. Tatar on his back. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Urson. Owen Tippett on it in the corner. Cam York. Owen Tippett sends it back to Cam York. Cam York around. York will send it. Eric Johnson blocked. Took him down from Owen Tippett there. Here's Dawson Mercer with it. Passing it over to Siegenthaler. Go get it. Here's Eric Halla. Good shot. Stopped by Urson. Gets back on his feet. Siegenthaler in front to Sean Couturier. That one blocked, but now he gets it to him. Konechny, Farabee. Here's Konechny. Ristolainen blocked. Rebound. It was Konechny that somehow found that puck in the traffic and stopped by Markstrom. Luke Hughes and Jack Hughes and Morgan Frost. Here's Konechny, ascended, Ristolainen, kicked out by Markstrom, and here's Timo Meier. Nice move, but a big hit there by Rasmus Ristolainen. Here's Ristolainen again, on to Farabee, nice move, and can't control it thanks to Hughes on the poke check. Bratwell comes through into the zone, centering it, and Meier cannot get the reach of that. Joel Farabee centering it, sending it over in front. Frost blocks that. Frost unable to get his shot on. Brink, that one blocked, and that is out of the zone. Goes right to the goaltender Urson. Drysdale, that's far pass up. How does that miss the first guy? And here's a shot. That's blocked, and that's way up in the air. Brad on net. Scores! Jack Hughes! And that is the 10th goal of the game. 10-3. So it's just a turnaround shot here. This is just a turnaround shot here. We'll see it right here. And he just finds a lane, and Hughes with the redirect, and Urson has got to do a better job on hanging on to that post. This is the second double-digit goal game for a team in these qualifying series. The first team to get 10 goals or more in these qualifiers was the New York Rangers, I think in game 2 of the qualifying round, and they took them down 10-2 in that game. So a intense one. Here's Siegenthaler. That was knocked aside. It's another one, and a stop by Urson. 4:21 to go in the third. And look at the shots though. 42 for the Devils and 24 for the Flyers.
We can already tell that this is now the Devils' game for the win. It has just been a terrible game for Urson.
Nathan Bastian. Far to McDermott. Pass intercepted, and that's now in the corner. Bastian is on it now. Nathan Bastian, Siegenthaler, blast, stop there. Cam York sends it to Noah Cates. Behind his back to Eric Johnson. And that's taken away by New Jersey. Eric Halla, Andre Palat. He'll send one on net, but it hits Owen Tippett on the entry. Here's Hamilton at the point. Here's a shot. Tip blocked. Sends it into the corner. Final minute of the third. Here's Mason. And tucked in by Couturier. Here's Holla. Johnson. Owen Tippett on it again. And one-timer. And they score. They get one back. And it is Sean Couturier to get the Flyers their third of the game. Sorry, their fourth, excuse me. Nico Hischier and Morgan Frost now on this face-off. Brent Pesce now to Dawson Mercer. It's around the net. Mercer will shoot on net. Stopped there by Merson. And here's a chance here to Tatar on the backhand and then wrist the line and takes him down after that. Pesce, that shot wide. Zamola. There's a shot, blocker save there. The Blues start to rain down here in Wells Fargo Center. Zamola in the last few seconds here. He shoots it, stopped by Markstrom. And the New Jersey Devils are one win away from the Stanley Cup playoffs. Taking down the Flyers on double digits, 10-4. A great game it has been for one team, but terrible for the other side. As the New Jersey Devils look to end it in game number 4. And we will see who the New Jersey Devils will face against in the Stanley Cup playoffs very soon, as hopefully they're looking to win it. And send the first round probably to New Jersey. We will see. Next for watching, the Game 4s are ready to go. The Boston Bruins versus the Buffalo Sabres at KeyBank Center is next up. on, Chad. I'm gonna just get something to eat real quick to keep my energy going. Alright, Chad, I have apples in a bowl right next to me, so when I'm chewing and eating, I won't have my mic on because the audio of the mic will probably hear it, and I don't want that happening because it's kind of weird. But anyways, this is the first game of the Game 4s. The Bruins lead this series 2-1. They can advance to the Stanley Cup playoffs if they win this. And yeah, let's get this going. Alright, I was just getting the other headset to plug into my other controller, just so I can hear the gameplay better, as I have the horn on my right ear on my AirPod. Anyways, let's get Game 4 started between these two teams. See if the Boston Bruins can move on. Who knows? They might versus Florida. All right, let's go.
Welcome to Camping Center in Buffalo, New York, as the Sabres looking to try to tie this series up at 2, send it back to Boston for Game 5. Or the Bruins are gonna probably win this game and move on to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's see what happens as we are underway in game number 4. Thompson, Darlene shot, that one blocked by Pastrnak. Bowen Byron, Alex Tuck, dodges that, will go around, here's a Tuck, the center, here's a shot, that was deflected, rebound, and a stop there off Jack Quinn by Jeremy Swayman.
Well, some early pressure there from the Sabres as they are just getting a couple shots to test the goaltender out.
Face-off win, Bowen Byron. Here's Alex Tuck, a poke check, and he'll go to the end boards. And intercepted by Darlene. Here's David Pastrnak. Dumps this in, but Darlene will take it. And on Alex Tuck. And Darlene around the boards, and will set it in front, and Tyler Johnson was stopped. And getting on to Johnson again. Hampus Lindholm tip, and that one blocked by the stick of Hampus Lindholm. Here's Jack Quinn. Jack Quinn will wait. He'll shoot. Glove save for Jeremy Swayman, and he hangs on for a whistle.
There was a big hit in the corner on McAvoy, as we just saw there, and he's on the bench right now talking with the equipment manager, with the medic manager right now.
Josh Norris, and he wins the face-off, and here's Power toward the net. That one blocked. Rebound, and Peterka caught by Matt Padre. Nikita Zadorov centering that pass, and that one's blocked by Bernard Docker. And J.J. Peterka will come up. Peterka shooting just wide. And onto the stick of Pavel Zacha. Andrew Peak will give it down, and Boston on a breakout. Here's Peak, and a save made by Luukkonen. And Power's got it. Zach Benson, Sam Lafferty, Syrian, close shot, and a stop on Bernard Docker by Jeremy Swayman. Here's a shot and a stop by Swayman. Hangs on to that. Here's Lafferty and Beecher. Lafferty off the face-off. Here's Clifton. Shot, rebound, and Swayman another save. Hangs on.
I love this pressure here from the Buffalo Sabres as they are trying to test out the goaltender as much as possible and win those puck battles. And they've been doing a good job on those recent plays.
Another face-off win for Buffalo. Here's Zucker, a shot, and that one blocked by Mark Kastelik. And Kastelik far up, and Clifton in the end boards, and Beecher will be on it. Centering pass, and that's blocked off from Jones to get it. And in the zone is Jason Zucker. He'll get around the Bruins player. There's a chance. Clifton shooting, and a save made by Jeremy Swayman. On now to Lafferty. Here's a one-timer pass, but Clifton just had it go over his stick. Here's Kepke. Stopped there by Luukkonen. And now on to Clifton. Connor Clifton sending it over to Samuelson. His shot goes into the corner. Brent Kulak. One-timer, another one missing the net. And the stick of Hampus Lindholm is broken. And McLeod has got it. Pass centering pass, and that is out of the reach of Samuelson. And it's back in the Buffalo end. Samuelson, far up, McLeod broken up. David Pastrnak, he's in. He'll shoot it, stopped by Luukkonen. And the puck goes around the boards. Benson, Josh Norris, fakes the slap shot around the net. Will center it in front, stop, rebound, and Benson can't corral the loose puck. And back come the Bruins. Here is a chance here, a shot and a save made there on the stick of Rasmus Dahlin. And David Pastrnak on goal and stopped there by Luukkonen. Dahlin. Paterka on net, that got deflected. And Witherspoon has got it. And sending it in front, Jackman. Here's a shot and a save by Swayman.
Oh man, some good chances here in the period for the Sabres as they have put on a lot of pressure, getting great hits. And here's an example of the opposite here, that the Bruins have been delivering some hits too in this period.
Face-off won by Thompson. Dahlin will take it. Here's Quinn shooting. Short side. Stopped there by Swayman. Here's Quinn. Byram. Tage Thompson. Thompson lets it go and a tip save. Rebound and what a save again. Jeremy Swayman. Two great saves. Two great saves by Jeremy Swayman to keep it a 0-0 game here in the first. Here's Bowen Byram, that shot blocked, and Tage Thompson. And they send it low to Quinn. That pass in front to Andrew Peak, who was intercepted. And here's Matt Patras, centered in. Here's a shot, and oh, it slipped off the line by Luukkonen. We saw that from our view. Oh, what a look there. Here's Thompson. Here's Tom at the post. Last seconds, shooting, save made by Swayman. And we head to the end of the first period. What a period for both teams. But most importantly, the Buffalo Sabres with great pressure at the end, at the first period ending there. That great chance there by Bernard Docker, turned aside by Swayman, as both goaltenders have been spectacular in this game. After the first period of the shots, 15 for the Sabres, 7 for the Bruins. Hits are 7-6 in favor of Buffalo. And the time on attack, 5 minutes on the mark for the Sabres, 1 minute and 2 seconds for the Bruins. Passing percentages, 77.8% for the Sabres, and we have not seen a 50 or we have not seen a percentage under 60% for a team on the passing percentage, as Boston is on 58.8% and Buffalo has the only 7 faceoff wins. They're doing pretty well in Game 4, trying to force Game 5 back in Boston. And here we go for the second period. Littleman and TNT, Tage Thompson on the draw. Won by Thompson. Second period underway. Jack Quinn will play it around the boards. Bowen Byram will get it to Quinn. And down low, here's Dahlin. Alex Tuck tip in front and stopped by Swayman, as Bowen Byram will get a good opportunity there with the deflection. Lindholm and Thompson, and won by Elias Lindholm, caught by Hampus Lindholm. Now here's David Pastrnak on it. Blast one, save made there. Around the boards, but Dahlin will pick it up. And that's collected here. And two Bruins players run into Thompson. Here's Rasmus Dahlin into the zone on the puck carry. And David Pastrnak now has this puck. We do not want Pastrnak to have that puck a lot. He shoots it, save made there by Luukkonen. And the pass comes out to Jason Paterka. JJ Paterka knocked off his footing. And getting it on goal. Save, rebound, and collected by Andrew Peak. And a 3-on-1 for Boston. Here's a shot. Save made by Luukkonen. And the puck is all the way down the ice, icing against the Sabres. What a great chance there for the Bruins as they can't capitalize. As Nikita Zadorov was stopped. Some great hits, and here's one here by Josh Norris on Andrew Peak. Some big hits coming in this game, and this is turning into a little bit of some playoff hockey here as the teams are on the way of qualification. Here's a shot turned aside by Luukkonen. And a one-timer, Luukkonen another save. He'll hang on for the whistle. 2 shots on that play. The Let's Go Buffalo chants in Quebec. To Mason Lohrei, he shoots it. Stop made there by Luukkonen. Trying to get that puck loose. In the corner now. Pavel Zacha, that one blocked. Waterspeed. Patras. There's a shot blocked by Sam Lafferty. Here is Jason Zucker. Zucker. Waits it. Here's Lafferty. And a good shot. Stopped by Swayman. Matt Patras. Patras around the net will get it over to Buck. And he'll get it back to himself. Here's Lindholm, he'll shoot at the net, tip, and a save, and Patras, rebound, and how does that stay out? Man, Patras knew that it was going to try to get like a different angle there, so he had to back away from the traffic to get a better look. And that's how he missed. And Kastelik, and he's knocked down. Kastelik going in front. Good save by Luukkonen off Max Jones. To the net, another save by Luukkonen. And he'll hang on to it. What a chance there for the Boston Bruins as they are close on shots now with the Sabres. As they are 18-16 in favor of the Sabres. Another face-off win for Boston, and now it's taken here by McLeod. Here's a shot there by Kulik, and a stop there for Jeremy Swayman. And the puck comes back the other way. John Beecher, McAvoy, he'll shoot, save, rebound, and cleared away. Norris, and taken by, and a shot, that stopped there as well. In the corner, Johnson, he'll swing it on net, blocked by Byron, in the corner. Here's Bowen Byron to jump to Paterka. Here's a chance! Oh, what a save by Swayman! Spectacular! Right there, I think Norris was the one. Yes! Josh Norris almost had the Sabres in the lead. Elias Lindholm and Tage Thompson. One by Lindholm to Hampus Lindholm. David Pastrnak brings it in. Tyler Johnson can't pull the trigger. Owen Power. Tuck. Here's Jack Quinn. Around it goes to the point, and here's Lindholm. That pass is cut off. Tyler Johnson taken away by Bernard Docker, who comes in from behind. Here's Alex Tuck. He's going to go in, and he could not get by the defense. Owen Power shooting, and that one blocked, and out of the zone, but never mind. Tuck holds the line. Thompson around his back. Here's Tuck, a shot, and a save made there by Swayman. Here's Jack Quinn sending it. Bernard Docker, glove saved by Swayman. He hangs on. Back, Jesus. Here's Zadorov on this play. He'll dump it in, but that one blocked at the line, and here comes Morgan Geekie. Geeky centering pass, that's out of the zone. Collected by Nikita Zadorov. Andrew Peak. Matt Patras hits Jordan Greenway on the zone entry. Here's Owen Power on the takeaway. Lafferty. Jason Zucker centering that pass, broken up. Here's Greenway, and he lost the puck to Morgan Geeky, who spins around and gets possession. Lafferty centering it across, and Zucker can't get good handle of it. And that puck is dumped out. Through 2 periods, it is scoreless. To the 3rd period on a great game we have here between these 2 clubs. Let's see who will make it to the Stanley. Let's see who will win this game as the 3rd period is soon to begin. Alright, in the shots so far after that 2nd period, 11 for Boston, 7 for Buffalo. Shots are total 22 for Buffalo, 18 Boston. Hits are 21 to 19 in favor of Boston. Time on attack, Buffalo up 7:41, and the Bruins only technically 4 minutes. Passing percentages, the Bruins did better in that period to do passing percentage on 77.6%. The Sabres on 75.2%. The faceoff wins 8-6 in favor of Buffalo, and no penalties at all after 2. All right, and we get set for the 3rd period as it is a scoreless game still. And the faceoff is won by the Bruins. A shot blocked by Bowen Byron. Trying to hold that in, they will. And Rasmus Dahlin on the take. Dahlin up to Alex Tuck. Bowen Byron reverses back. Jack Quinn. He'll send it around. Thompson. Byron. Dahlin shoots it off the boards. And a save made by Swayman. And he goes to the opponent. Here's Thompson. Dahlin shoots it. Save, rebound. Oh, and it was on the stick of Charlie McAvoy. Tuck thought he had it. And here's Tuck. Dahlin. Thompson, and Thompson will send that puck down, and it would have been an offside warning, so the Bruins will regroup. And that pass intercepted by Zadorov, and here come the Bruins into the zone. Pastrnak can't get a shot to go. Byron, Peterka, and knocked down by Zaka. And here's Tyler Johnson. Can't get his way through. Dahlin, Peterka, and the puck goes up the ice, but to the wrong guy, and offside on Boston as a pass went to Pavel Zacha. Sabres are playing well in this game as they are looking for the first goal.
Yeah, in my opinion, the Buffalo Sabres have been the better team, but Swayman has been an absolute beast in this game.
And here's Bernard Docker. His shot goes into the corner. Power now to Benson. Centering it to Norris. A one-time reflect. Rebound and a save made by Swayman. As the Sabres come close again on a great opportunity.
I don't know how it's so scoreless in this game. It doesn't seem like Boston is even trying or anything.
Here's a one-timer stop, and the rebound kind of bounces on Sam Lafferty. Power shoots. That one blocked. And here's a chance for Kulak. Here's a shot. Glove save. Rebound. And Pete will clear it out. On the stick now of Zadorov, and he'll clear it into the Buffalo zone. Power to Lafferty. Here comes Jason Zucker. Zucker behind his back, and it will go around the boards. Here's a Max Jones on it. John Beecher almost took him by Buffalo.
Oh, good move there, but he gets hit. Here's a Kulak, he'll shoot it, and a save Swayman. As Kulik trying to look for a good chance for the Sabres. Well, Andrew Peak, after that one shot, he was able to end up blocking that shot, and looks like he's okay on the bench. He's talking with the trainer right now if he needs any repairs or not. Thompson and Beecher won by the Bruins. They'll reverse back. McAvoy. Now it's Jones. He shoots it, blockered away by Luukkonen. And behind the net, kind of a bad pass. McAvoy will shoot, and that one blocked by Thompson. Here comes Tage Thompson. And getting it, and here's Thompson on the steal. And Jack Quinn goes into the end boards. Behind the net, Alex Tuck. He'll center it, one-timer, scores! Matthias Samuelson on the one-timer. Finally, the Sabres are able to solve Jeremy Swayman. And it's 1-0 Buffalo in game number 3. So, in game 4, a 94.8-mile-per-hour shot here. Just a great shot. Josh Norris on the draw, and the Sabres get what they wanted. And sending it Paterka over to Samuelson. That was a block pass. Here's a chance for the Bruins, a one-timer. Luukkonen makes a great save, and he's able to hang on as the Bruins get the puck right away after they turn it over in their own end. Norris and Liddell. And it's around the boards. Here's Rasmus Dahlin. He gets checked but stays on his feet. And he gets ran over. Dahlin. Norris. Back pass Benson. One-timer just wide by Paterka. Around the net. Dahlin centering it. Here's Norris. His shot fanned on. Here's McAvoy. Pastrnak. Good poke check by Bowen Byron. And we'll send it into the Boston zone. McAvoy. Lindholm. Tyler Johnson. Geeky. And getting it a one-timer. That one blocked by Alex Tuck. And here's Josh Norris. Norris centering it. Going in. And Tuck can't get a shot on it thanks to all the traffic there. And here's Pavel Zacha. Lohrei shooting. Save made by Luukkonen. Here's Patras shooting it. Stopped by Luukkonen. And here comes a chance for Jack Quinn. Centering pass. Gets it. Shooting. Good save made by Swayman. And Jack Quinn was struggling to get up after a hit he took earlier. Backhander. Scores! Tipped in front. Sam Lovely celebrates as he scored. And he did. And the Sabres are going to force a game 5 in Boston. As there is 56 seconds to go in the third period.
Oh man, this is huge for the Sabres after they were able to control the game after they scored first. They had great pressure on the Bruins this whole game, and yet it pays off. As the Sabres are now 56 seconds away from forcing game 5.
Bernard Docker now to Kulik. He'll play it around the boards. McAvoy's on it. Kastelik. Jones. John Beecher will shoot it, and Luukkonen pats that aside. getting it over. Jason Zucker on the intercept. Here come the Sabres. Jason Zucker firing in the save there. And Kulik on that, but that was taken away by Cassidy. McAvoy will send it. Jones shooting, and now the play off the block of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Sabres are really close to forcing Game 5. Stein and Lindholm, and they win the draw in their own end. And Valenstein to Kulik. He'll shoot it, falling down. And I think there's a penalty coming up. Yes, there will be. Nikita Zadorov is going out for tripping. Can the Bruins get a late goal? We'll have to see. Thompson and Pavel Zacha. Oh, sorry, the Sabres are on the power play. Last 3 seconds, 2 seconds and 1. Stopped by Luukkonen with .9 on the clock. The Bruins won't be able to get a shot on goal. And face-off won by Tage Thompson. The Buffalo Sabres force Game 5 in Boston. Man, that is a huge win for the Sabres as they force Game 5 in B-Town. Well, it's been a great game between these two teams. The Game 4s will continue tomorrow to see who will go into the playoffs. The game winner going to Matthias Sanderson. This goal right here. Sabres win 2-0. And a 25 save shutter for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this on Obi's NHL. We will see you tomorrow. Alright, Chad, that is going to do it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out.